There's no way. There is literally no way, bro. 9,000 new animations. Complete cap. Dribble engine. Complete cap. Go 2 shots all the way cap. Shot canceling. Complete. Well, I never seen that before, but you guys get the idea, right? The defensive movement system, this, and this pro stick rhythm shooting, that, as if that wasn't a thing back in the day. Like, if you remember, 2K, all of those years ago, we used to shoot the ball only relying on the analog sticks, people. We used to use either the left or right analog sticks on our controllers to the point where we have to use those analog sticks to shoot the ball. That was the mechanic back in the day, but now they're touting this one as a brand new feature, as if this is literally making its first debut for the first time. No, it's not. It sounds like a thing that's been in the game before. I could have sworn at least there would have been 2 different ways to shoot the ball. Either you can change those mechanics or gameplay control schemes or whatever to where you can either use the buttons to shoot the ball or use the analog sticks to shoot the ball. I thought that was a thing at the time. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, you know, but still, that sounds like a thing we used to do back in the day, 2K. You're not fooling anybody, but man, oh my goodness, you guys will not believe what I have read and what I have witnessed and what I have heard from these gameplay trailers. This so-called deep dive is not really a deep dive, but rather it's a gameplay trailer courtside report with Mike Wang. This video in particular I saw just now. I just got through watching that literally around 2 if not 3 minutes ago. So believe it or not, just to put it in perspective, I just watched both the gameplay trailer and the courtside report with Mike Wang, right? They came out literally 2 hours ago as of right now. And so I watched the first trailer, which was this right here on the screen, all cinematic instant replay camera angles, which still looks the same to this day. I do not want to hear anybody in the comment section defending these so-called animations that they were playing throughout this trailer, because at that point I could not tell exactly what is new and what isn't. 2K is trying to trick you into thinking that everything looks brand new, but at the same time, I said this before and I'll say it again, if you play one NBA 2K game these days, it feels like you've played them all, at least in this generation of consoles, okay? And so now peep this animation right here. I cannot tell whether that's new or not, because apparently it feels like people have been getting the ball knocked out of their hands before. I can easily tell that animation is strictly for the trailer. I do not want to hear anything else. I can literally tell that one person in the comments is typing right now saying, oh, Viral, you're just hating on the trailer. We haven't even seen gameplay yet. Why do you hate on this? Why are you hating on that? If you don't like the trailer so much, then don't watch it. If you don't like what you saw, then don't watch it. You're right, I shouldn't have watched it. But the thing is, in my last video, I told you guys in my previous video, if you didn't watch it already, go peep it, go check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. If you guys haven't noticed, I made a video on how NBA 2K was going to not only put out their reveal early in the morning on Twitch, but also, you know, having this campaign, forcing us to complete a campaign to get rewards while waiting for this whole roadmap and stuff like that. I know the title might have sounded stupid, but that's just how I felt yesterday. Fast forward to today, okay? I'm talking about what's going on right now, on the other hand. This gameplay trailer that I witnessed, son, the cinematics were so predictable. I had a feeling, I knew I was expecting stuff like this in the trailer because, of course, cinematics always become the first thing we show as far as gameplay. They call it gameplay. It's not really gameplay. If it's not gameplay, 2K, if you're watching this, do not call it a gameplay trailer. Instead, call it a cinematics trailer. So that way it could make more sense, because you call it gameplay trailer every other year. Literally every single year when you put out a video or a trailer in this case like this, to where it only shows cinematics, barely any gameplay, if not none, then do not call it a gameplay trailer. There's no point. Call it a cinematics trailer, because what are you guys talking about? How is this gameplay, especially at the beginning of the trailer on the bottom of the screen where it says captured on PS5? What are you talking about? It's not really gameplay, it's cinematic trailer. It's a cinematic trailer, okay? I want you guys to get this thought into your thick cranium, okay? To your thick skull. Think about that. Let that sink in. It's not gameplay trailer. It's a cinematic trailer. All right, I want you guys to keep that in mind. People, do not let 2K fool you with these gameplay trailers that aren't considered real gameplay, because it's not really raw footage. It's not raw footage if it's not gameplay. If it's cinematics, then it's not gameplay, okay? Do not be fooled by this. Anyway, trailer number 2, moving on. I just had a lot of stuff to get off my chest. Gameplay courtside report. I watched the trailer. Well, not trailer, but I watched the whole deep dive video, if that makes sense, with Mike Wang in them. And the moment I heard 9,000 new animations, I was like, cap. There's no way. 9,000 animations. You said that this year. I guarantee they said 7,000 new animations last year, 6,500 the year before, 5,700 new animations the year before that, and then, of course, 4,000 new animations or 12,000 new animations in this year and that year. It's just the same propaganda. Okay, I'm not gonna fall for this. Just know that every time they say that, they always want to change the number of the amount of animations they put in the game, supposedly, quote unquote, because it's like they want to make things unique every single year whenever they say that, but in reality, they're not making it unique because, as you can tell by now already, the gameplay animations, if they want to call it that, looks completely identical from the previous installment. So, dude, what do you mean 9,000 new animations? Where? What 9,000 new animations do you guys have? What 9,000 new animations do you guys have? Mike Wang? Who do you think you are? Prince Vegeta? There's over 9,000 new animations? Are you serious, fam? Anyway, moving on past that point, the pro play has been completely, revamped from the ground up, as they said in the trailer. I don't believe it. And speaking of which, the pro play animation that was superiorly, I'm not even sure if that's a word, my fault, but superbly faulted in the last game, as in it was such a marketing tool that was barely even apparent in last year's gameplay. I tried out pro play for the first time. I didn't even see anything considered pro play whatsoever. If you guys watch my review on last year's game, you guys ought to know by now that I have not seen a single animation that looks super authentic to be considered pro play. I just didn't. Okay, that's my opinion. But at the same time, they were promoting pro play heavily last year, and that apparently seems to be the case again this year. Only this time, it's just like, bro, what is different about the gameplay thus far? And in between those clips, throughout that gameplay deep dive that they had in that video, there was barely any raw footage, okay? If you guys want to know exactly what gameplay looks like, then by all means, show us full gameplay, as in like a full game. Take an exhibition game, pick any team, and then show us the entire game from beginning to end. If not, at least stop at halftime, okay? Just in case if you guys don't have enough time to cover anything fully in one video, that's fine. I vividly recall, I'm not even joking, at one point there was a gameplay deep dive from NBA 2K21 for next gen. Before the consoles came out, they first showed off gameplay, actual raw footage from the developers, with them having their own voiceover commentary playing throughout the gameplay deep dive. What happened to that? Now, all of a sudden, you guys want to show specific clips of gameplay here and there, just chop them up into bits and pieces and put them in between the entire video and call it gameplay. That's not full gameplay. How is it gameplay if you guys want to just use short clips? Show us the entire exhibition game from beginning to end, if not at halftime, up until that point, like I just said. So that way, we can actually get a glimpse of what to expect with the new game, what is new as far as animations, and so on and so forth. How hard is that, 2K? I swear, you guys are just making it more complicated every year. I'm not even joking, bro. It's like, bro, on God, these guys are trying to test me every year when they do stuff like this, at least nowadays, because I cannot imagine this being the exact same mid-game from last year. I would not be surprised. Anyways, guys, that's just how I feel, okay? If you guys have any opinions, let me know down below in the comment section. If your opinion differs a lot from mine, that's fine. You are entitled to your opinion, and so am I. I am entitled to my opinion, okay? This is strictly my opinion. This is actually my truth, if I think about it from my perspective, but at the same time, this is basically how I feel about the gameplay thus far. Nothing authentic, nothing raw, just cinematics here. A lot of marketing talk there, just marketing terms and tools being used left and right. So 2K, unless you actually give us something brand new that is not mini games, for the very first time that has never been seen before in a 2K game, in which I highly doubt it. But until then, this game will be considered NBA 2K24.5 Deluxe Edition plus bonus DLC. That's what this game is for the moment being. Guys, subscribe if you're new. I'm out of here. I can't with this game.